All right, let's talk about something that is fundamentally changing how professional work gets done. You see, we've all gotten used to AI that can chat with us, right? But what about AI that actually builds the final project for you? Today, we're diving into a major shift from AI as a helpful assistant to AI as the actual creator. So, to really get why this is such a game changer, just picture this. It's Wednesday afternoon, you get a call from your biggest client. They need a full blown digital transformation strategy for their retail business. And oh, yeah, they need the board ready presentation by Monday morning. Your stomach just drops. Normally, that's basically impossible. So, what do you do?
Well, the old way, a project like this is a 3-week marathon. Week 1 is just research and analysis. Week 2, you're trying to build the strategy and actually create the deck. And week 3, that's for all those painful back and forth revisions. But with this new AI-powered workflow, the whole timeline just gets crushed. The deep research, done by Wednesday night. Thursday is all about generating the actual deliverables. And Friday, well, Friday's just for your final review and polish. 3 weeks of work, now done in less than 3 days.
So how on earth is that even possible? Well, it all starts by totally reinventing the most important and, let's be honest, usually the slowest part of any project, the research.
The secret sauce behind all this speed is something called a deep research engine. Now, this is not just a simple web search. It's a system that's built to scan hundreds of verified professional sources. We're talking financial databases, earnings reports, deep industry analysis. And it generates a super comprehensive report in just minutes. And here's the most important part. Every single data point, every claim is backed by a citation. It's all verifiable. And when I say comprehensive, I mean it. For that one project we talked about, the system scanned over 600 different web pages, reports, and professional databases. Just take a second and imagine how long it would take a human team to read, understand, and synthesize all of that.
And we're not talking about fuzzy, generic summaries here. This process uncovers incredibly sharp, high-quality insights. You get specific, strategic intelligence, like the absolutely stunning $6.5 billion impact of GLP-1 drugs on U.S. grocery sales, or a deep analysis of Amazon's $2.1 trillion walled garden AI strategy. It's finding these amazing trends like Shein and Temu's 7-day cultural velocity cycles, and hard numbers like the 4.7 million warehouse robots now installed worldwide. It can even surface these killer details like AR virtual try-ons driving 94% higher conversion rates. This is the real, high-value stuff that winning strategies are built on.
Okay, so now you've got this incredibly powerful citation-backed research foundation. Awesome. But a 28-page text document isn't what the board wants to see on Monday morning. And this is where things get really, really cool, turning that one single source of truth into a whole suite of professional deliverables using specialized AI agents. So first up, you need that deck for the Monday morning meeting. You take that comprehensive research document and you just hand it off to the slides agent. And boom, just like that, you get a professionally designed strategy deck. And the agent doesn't just copy and paste text, it actually understands a strategic story you're trying to tell. Like here, it created a slide that perfectly contrasts two competing strategies. You've got Amazon's closed $2.1 trillion walled garden on one side versus Walmart's more open ecosystem, where they're partnering with giants like OpenAI and Google. This is high-level strategic analysis, visualized in an instant. And it's not just text. It's great at pulling out the key numbers and turning them into compelling visuals. Here, it found a key trend, the absolute mandate for AI in conversational commerce, and it built this simple, powerful bar chart. It shows the market is projected to more than quadruple to nearly $21 billion. This is exactly the kind of slide that makes an executive lean in during a meeting. Okay, so you've got your deck. But, we all know executives are busy. They're running from meeting to meeting. They're always on the move. They might not have time to read the deck before the meeting. So what's next? You create an executive audio briefing to get them completely up to speed. So you hand that exact same research report to an audio agent, and this is what you get. Just listen to this. Welcome to our briefing on retail digital transformation. I'm Sarah, a retail technology consultant, and today we're diving into how digital transformation is reshaping the retail landscape. See, that's not some robotic text-to-speech. It's a fully produced conversational briefing that pulls out the most important talking points. The CEO can just listen to it on their commute, and by Monday, everybody is already on the same page. So let's just step back and look at how powerful this workflow is.
It all flows from one single source of truth. You start with that one deep research report. You pass it to the slides agent for a strategy deck. Then you pass it to an audio agent for a briefing. You can even pass it to a sheets agent to build out a whole financial model. You can generate all the supporting visuals, a custom web portal for the client, everything, all from that one initial verified research sprint.
Now, this all sounds pretty impressive, right? But what's the bottom line? What does this actually mean in practice? Let's quantify the impact of shifting from the old way to this new workflow. A traditional consulting team, they'd bill about 200 hours for a project just like this.
And at a pretty standard rate, that 200 hours is going to cost the client around $50,000. With this AI-powered workflow, the total time, and this includes human review, drops to just 3 hours. From 200 hours down to 3. That's not a 10% improvement. It's nearly a 100x improvement in efficiency. It's just staggering. So, okay, the speed is absolutely incredible, and the quality is clearly there. But what does this all mean, really? Because this is about way more than just a cool new tool. It's really pointing towards the future of knowledge work itself.
For the last few years, right, we've all been focused on AI that chats. It's been amazing, it's conversational, it gives you information, it's a fantastic assistant. But what we're seeing emerge right now is AI that delivers, and this is a whole different beast. It's a network of specialists, it's totally action-oriented, and its main job is to create the finished, client-ready thing. And that brings us to the really crucial question that I think we all need to be asking ourselves. As we move into this new era where AI is the one building the reports and the decks and the financial models, what does the role of the human expert